All right, I don't know if you guys seen it yesterday, but Seth Curry called um, Paul George a bitch ass nigga. All right, I'm gonna tell you why and kind of the backstory between Seth Curry and Paul George. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Sure, the video won't be long. And basically, what happened here is Seth Curry ended up marrying Doc Rivers' daughter. Okay, but before that, the reason he got Doc Rivers' daughter is because Paul George had her first and cheated on her with a stripper and got a stripper pregnant. All right, so Paul George is dating, excuse me, Doc Rivers is coaching his daughter's ex-boyfriend that cheated on her and got a stripper pregnant. Now, Doc Rivers probably knows something about that. Doc Rivers was a solid NBA player. I'm pretty sure he probably had, his infidelities with his wife, but it's a little bit different when it's your daughter. But hey, when you didn't live the NBA life, you understand that not everybody thinks monogamy is natural. Some people think in poly. Some people just think, do what you do. But it's hard. And everybody that's knocking Paul George for what he did to Doc Rivers' daughter, put millions and millions of dollars in a young man's pocket, and you got people, women just throwing the coochie at you. That's damn near impossible for you to be straight, especially when you're not married to her. And is he out here having unprotected sex? I feel a certain type of way if I'm her. At least if you're gonna go out there and cheat, go out there and put a Jimmy on the hat. But Jason Maxiell a few years ago said that he had cheated or been with 341 women, and he was married to his high school sweetheart, and she's still there. Does she understand? Basically, understand it. Andre Kirilenko, remember AK-47 for the Utah Jazz. His wife, gave him a hard pass like once or twice a year. So, the expectations for a man being perfect and basically being on the road and not cheating is slim to none. And the expectations for a wife being lonely at home and her husband, basically being gone on the road, you know what I'm saying? It's slim to none. That's why when these dudes like Tim Duncan got retired and Kevin Garnett retired, they wives, divorced them expeditiously because they had niggas on the side, and now they all in their face every day. They can't move how they want to move. But I'm not knocking Paul George for what he did. But at least if you gonna be out here creeping, at least wrap your Jimmy up. You out here having raw sex with random strippers. I don't think that's fair to old girl. And if you want to know why Seth Curry went off and called him a bitch ass nigga, it's because you know how women is. First time you get to date with a woman and she asks you, oh man, why are you single, or what happened, or how long you been in a relationship, or what happened? You say what happened, and then real talk, that question is a setup for her to tell you what happened with her last relationship. And obviously that's well documented that Paul George treated on her and had a stripper. And Seth Curry probably just look at him like, you a weak ass nigga. But if he didn't do that, then you wouldn't have your woman. Her and Paul George probably would have ended up getting married. You know what I'm saying? So you should be thanking Paul George, but that's kind of where the hostility is at between Seth Curry and Paul George. And that just lets you know playoff P and regular season P is two different people. And never should a C-list player like Seth Curry have the audacity to dog out Paul George like he did and call him a bitch ass nigga. You imagine if you called Kobe Bryant, and Kobe Bryant boss day was yesterday, so happy boss day to Kobe, a belated boss day. Could you imagine, a C-list player, calling, Kobe a bitch ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? A guy like Ruben Patterson and Bruce Bowen saying, you a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant was probably going to hang 50 points on them in a matter of seconds or minutes. You know what I'm saying? And that just lets you know Paul George, he ain't got that dog in him. And a lot of those dudes from California got that laid back personality. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying all of them got that personality, but a lot of those dudes got a laid back personality because that's how Cali is. But that's pretty much the story behind them. So he ended up Seth Curry ended up marrying Doc Rivers' daughter, and that is what it is. Well, ironically, Doc Rivers ended up leaving his white wife for a younger, I think, black woman. That's ironic as well too. So Doc Rivers know how the game go. A lot of people was wondering, would Doc Rivers hold a grudge against Paul George for what he did to his daughter on the basketball team? But Doc Rivers understands how the NBA go. He played in the league, coached in the league, been a TV analyst in the league for a long time. So he didn't have his infidelities, or let's say he just had his temptations around in the league like that. So he understands it, but it's harder when it's your daughter. But I mean, at the end of the day, Seth Curry picked up where Paul George left off at, And obviously, there's still some animosity on Seth Curry's side. But if I'm Paul George and I see him and we out there playing, I'll tell him I hit it first. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget to check out the NBA Talk playlist. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal, description. Let's just say Mason would like to say hello because he done woke up from his doggy nap. So what's up, Mason? So I appreciate y'all. Keep sharing the videos. One time for the one time we go.